poor little boy was shopping with his father. While they were shopping, the boy noticed a young man talking on the phone. As he walked, some money fell out of his pocket onto the ground. The little boy picked up the money and gave it to his father, saying, "Do we have money now? Can we also do good shopping?" His father replied, "These are not our money. They must belong to someone who dropped them. We should give them to the girl at the counter, and whoever lost them can collect them from there." Meanwhile, the young man whose money had fallen went to the counter and realized his money was missing. He said to the cashier, "My money has been stolen here." The girl at the counter replied, "Maybe it wasn't stolen. Perhaps you dropped it somewhere." But the young man insisted, "No, my money was stolen here." Just then, the poor little boy and his father came to hand over the money to the cashier. The young man saw them and shouted, "Look, someone stole my money. These are the thieves." The poor man replied, "I'm not a thief. I found the money on the ground and came here to return it." But the rich young man refused to believe him and called him a thief. After that, both of them left the place. Outside, they started arguing and fighting. Later, they both went toward their homes. Another man came to the rich young man, and he said, "These people who moved in next to us are thieves." The other man asked, "How are they thieves?" The rich man replied, "They are our new neighbors, and they even stole from me at the shopping mall." The man then decided to go and ask the poor man directly. When he reached the poor man's house, he asked, "I heard that you are a thief." The poor man replied, "No, I'm not a thief. I found the money and handed it over at the counter." The man said, "But the rich young man said you stole it." The poor man answered, "I never stole anything." The rich man was secretly listening to all of this from outside the door. Sometime later, the second man saw the poor man and his little boy on the road and asked, "What are you doing here?" The poor man replied, "I'm selling children's toys." The man said, "I want to buy one." As he was buying the toy, the rich young man suddenly came and said, "What did you buy? These things must be stolen." When he checked the bag, it only contained children's toys. Still, the rich man said, "These must be stolen. I'm calling the police." As he was making the call, an immigration officer arrived and said, "There's no need to call the police. Show me your passport." The poor man showed his passport, and the officer said, "This passport is completely original. He has done nothing wrong. He can stay and work in this country." Then the officer asked the rich man to show his passport as well. After checking it, the officer said, "You should apologize to him." The rich man started apologizing. The poor man then said, "That day at the shopping mall, you insulted me without understanding anything. You should investigate properly before accusing someone." After that, the officer took the rich man away, and later the poor man and the other man greeted each other warmly before leaving.